So yesterday, on December 19th, 2024, I went to the Sonic 3 fan event screening at AMC Theaters over in Danbury, Connecticut. And while the movie was sensational, especially if you grew up playing Sonic Adventure 2, the fan event at my AMC was an absolute show. But we'll get into that in a little bit. Without spoiling the movie, I can say that as a lifelong Sonic fan, the third addition to this film franchise does not disappoint. The movie was not only filled with comedy, video game callbacks, and pop culture references, but it also told an origin story where they brought in a new character to the storyline that in no way, shape, or form felt forced. For a movie that's family-friendly and has a PG demographic, the writers did a really good job telling Shadow's dark backstory through flashbacks and moments of recollection throughout the film. As this film series progresses, the writers have become better and better at making natural shifts in the franchise, not just stuffing like 3 or 4 new characters into the film just because the last one did well. In fact, Sonic 3 improves on all the flaws of its predecessors, in my opinion. Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails are the stars of this one. In the last film, I think they went a little heavy on some of the more human actor-centered scenes, for instance, like the Hawaiian wedding. From the get-go, Sonic 3 lets you know that it's all about Team Sonic. The fight scenes between Sonic and Shadow were fantastic. The one scene in particular where they're fighting at insane speeds, warping from one setting to another, it was surprisingly beautiful from a cinematic point of view. The character animations, especially all when it comes to the characters' fur and the quills, they were very highly detailed, to the point where I wasn't really getting hung up that the actors were real-life actors acting with a CGI kind of, or a doll. Who knows what was there. The direction and interaction between human and CGI, it was flawless. They nailed it. Only a handful of films really pull this off, and, well, my favorite being Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and that's, 35-something years old now. I woke up today, a day after seeing it, and I just think how they really nailed the Maria and Shadow scenes. And Sonic 3 really gave fans what they wanted most, which was more Robotnik. It's no doubt that Jim Carrey steals the show, and his acting partner, well, himself, does as well. The high point of the film is actually a series of mini-scenes where Robotnik is bonding with his grandpa. And after seeing them, it made me so glad he stuck around Hollywood to do another film for this series. My favorite line came from Robotnik's grandfather. It was the part where he's talking about the military and the type of people that are in it. If you see it, you'll know what I'm talking about. There are so many more amazing moments in this film, and both critics and audiences agree that if you're going to see a movie this holiday season, go see Sonic 3 instead of this Mufasa crap. I'm excited to see how well this movie does, and see where the franchise will go. As I just read that Sonic 4 is greenlit for 2027. But now, let's talk crap about AMC. When I got there, the employees had no idea what was going on for this 3 p.m. fan event screening. I felt bad for them as they were unprepared and they didn't have any of the keychains, just the Shadow poster, which is fine. I understand that not every theater might receive both gifts as advertised. It did say while supplies last, but well, the supplies were never there to begin with, as I was the first one to be there to pick it up. So yeah, I was the first one in the theater. Yeah, it's cool, I guess, but okay. So I grabbed my poster and I went into the theater, and the usher told me that after the newbie pre-trailers at AMC, they end at 3 o'clock on the dot. Then we'll see like this little movie thing and before the film starts. And well, once 3 p.m. rolled around, the film just started. No trailers, no 10-minute behind-the-scenes video or anything. The ushers even left the lights on in the theater, so I was confused. I thought this was just like the intro or maybe some sort of behind-the-scenes, but nope. The movie was starting right up with the lights still on. About after 10 minutes or so, they shut off the lights, which I was just assuming that, they left them on for latecomers. But looking back at the event and reading the description on their website, well, I'll just read it out loud. Ticket holders at the opening fan event at participating theaters will receive 2 special commemorative gifts curated for this special show, while supplies last. The fan event will also showcase additional behind-the-scenes content prior to the feature for this special show. The Sonic the Hedgehog 3 feature runtime is 1 hour and 49 minutes. The event was documented at 1 hour and 59 minutes, so yeah, the 10-minute pre-content, that's what I was expecting. Did I see it? Nope. I felt bad for everyone who showed up like 10 minutes late assuming there was going to be trailers as well. That was kind of heartbreaking to see. But besides that, I think that's all I'll say about AMC. Kind of disappointed there. I'm kind of also disappointed they didn't do a comic this year. I mean, IDW didn't release a comic for this. That would have been awesome. I love the one they released for 2. But anyway, 2024 was an amazing year, not only for me, but for Sonic. We got to attend his pop-up restaurant in San Diego. We saw a symphony in the heart of New York City. We indulged in new comics, video games, themed sneakers, and even Paramount Plus miniseries. And this was just 2024. Sonic is just getting started, and this blue blur shows no signs of stopping. Can't wait to see what we get next. Well, thanks for watching. Please drop me a like, a sub, and let me know in the comments if you went to the AMC fan event and what your experience was. Or even just let me know what you thought about the movie, or where you think it's gonna go moving forward. Happy holidays, Sonic Nation. You take care. There's nothing in that cup.